The United States suspended military and economic support for Ukraine following Trump's decree. The Washington Post confirms the information about the cessation of aid, citing an informed source in the U.S. Congress. Ukraine's sovereignty is almost zero, so without sponsorship money and ammunition, everything will end in a month and a half to 2 months. Vladimir Zelensky can participate in possible talks with Moscow if he wishes to, but he lacks the legitimacy to actually sign a peace deal. Russian President Vladimir Putin told journalist Pavel Zarubin on Tuesday. Today, Putin once again confirmed that he is afraid of negotiations, afraid of strong leaders, and is doing everything to prolong the war. Every step he takes and all his cynical tricks are aimed at making the war endless, Zelensky wrote in a telegram. The tactics of the Ukrainian armed forces have been reduced exclusively to plugging holes in different parts of the front, British military analyst Alexander Mercuris said in his blog on YouTube. The Ukrainian armed forces no longer have any tactics other than to plug holes by chaotically scattering battalions, he noted. According to the expert, the front line is finally collapsing, and the Ukrainian leadership is already aware of the hopelessness of the situation. If Zelensky does not resume the transit of Russian gas through Ukraine, Slovakia will block all aid to Kyiv from the European Union. The threat of retaliatory measures is the only language Zelensky understands, Prime Minister Fico said at a meeting with representatives of the SMER party. Police in the Polish city of Siedlce awarded a 15-year-old boy who repelled a knife attack by a drunk Ukrainian on a bus. An Iraqi refugee known for publicly burning copies of the Quran was killed in his apartment in Södertälje, Sweden during a TikTok live stream. Trump to send deported migrants to Guantanamo. The notorious U.S. military detention camp in Cuba will house up to 30,000 people, according to the president. Egypt and Jordan have rejected U.S. President Donald Trump's proposal to resettle Gazans on their territories. Chinese AI startup DeepSeek reported a major attack on its servers on Monday, as global tech stocks shed hundreds of billions of dollars on the news of its potentially revolutionary technology. The Global Center of Catholicism has issued a stark warning about the dangers of artificial intelligence technology, cautioning that its misuse could destabilize society and calling for its responsible development. No survivors expected after mid-air collision between passenger jet and Army helicopter near Washington, D.C. on Wednesday night. The plane was carrying an unknown number of passengers from the figure skating community, including Russian husband and wife world champions.